Hey YouTube, how are you? Welcome in. We're going to be playing some Stoneshard today. I have not played Stoneshard in a dog's age, not since Hector was a pup actually. And so we are going to be checking this out. I barely remember Stoneshard, or some people, you notice now they've separated it, Stoneshard. It's still all one word, but I remember like when it was one long title and it said Stoneshard. Or at least that's what it looked like to me, Stoneshard. And a lot of people, like, when I said, have you seen this game? They're like, what the heck's Stoneshard? Stoneshard. I played it the day that it released into early access. Actually, I might have even played it when it was a demo slash beta. I think I did. And then when it released, I played it. And then, I've played it one other time since, but I have not gotten very far in this game. I don't know any of the new systems. I just remember the brutality of this game. That's the word I was looking for. Brutality. It's a very brutal RPG, an indie RPG, turn-based. But oh man. All right. Enough talk, Churchy. Let's play. Why is this not working? Come on now. Are you kidding me? Why? All right, I have to restart Stoneshard. My goodness. Work now? Works now. There we go. I don't have to restart it at all. New game. Complete the tutorial and learn the backstory for the main game. Let's do it. Womp womp. Yak too long. Yeah, I definitely did yak too long. Adventure, the standard game mode. Choose a mercenary and travel the world, exploring dungeons and fulfilling. I have not played the game in a long time. I don't want to do the prologue. I really don't, because it's super long. Super long, guys. But I kind of have to, because I don't remember anything. And we have a permadeath mode, but I don't want to do permadeath yet. What I want to do is I want to get good enough at this game to do permadeath, though, and do some permadeath runs and some other stuff. There's all sorts of things in here too besides the RPG. You've got like almost like a city builders style thing, a caravan trading system thingamabob. The closest thing I've heard it called is Battle Brothers single player mode. Let's do it. Let's prologue it. I know. We've all seen the prologue. We're all tired of the prologue, but maybe some of you haven't seen it.
Where am I?
You are awake. Just in time for the ritual.
Ritual?
Don't try anything funny or you'll end up like one of your friends. Perhaps I should check on him again. All that fresh blood. That must have drained by now.
Voice acting. I don't think there was voice acting when I first did this.
Doesn't look like we won that fight.
You know, when you wake up in a jail, I mean, that is typical RPG stuff. You wake up in a dungeon, but when you wake up in the dungeon, you didn't win.
I need to get out of here before this bastard returns.
Language.
Looks like
please.
my shackles are rusted to the core.
Mine too. All right. Open the inventory. Okay, I can press I. I'm actually gonna probably start swapping out some keys and stuff like that eventually. All right, so we did that. Okay. Examine the cell.
Poor Locke. Your bad feeling was spot on this time.
Oh, John Locke, dead.
They didn't search him. Bad move. No offense, buddy, but you won't need all these things anymore.
We're going to take our dead body's things. Corpse. Hover over it and press left mouse button. I already did that though. All right. Got lockpicks. Red. Oh, that's right. We have hunger and thirst in this game. Oh, fruity pebbles. Forgot about that. Pick up the items. We have done so. You're suffering from hunger and thirst. Okay. Them. Sate. Okay. All right. Right mouse button to eat and drink. Okay. How's that? Escape from the cell. You got it. Oh. Occasionally, you'll encounter locked doors. To open them, you can use special items. Okay. Right mouse button. Pick. I bet that's an auto success on the pick. So I'm guessing that, yeah, it looks like WASD is not functional. Okay, so the arrow keys, if we want to use the arrow keys or the
I'm not alone,
or the mouse, left
to
mouse.
arm myself and find the rest.
Okay, arm myself and find the rest. That sounds about right to me. I love the hopping. I wish we could zoom in a little bit so you guys could see this better. Like the art on this is like really spectacular. I picked up a bone. Okay, I saw something. Bone foot. Shackles, we'll take those for now. Look at that, we have a pelvis bone. Fisheye lens filter. But I mean, they've done such a good job. Like think about it. Like most of the time you get a pixel game, you're not going to get fire like this. You're not going to get fire quality like that. Ooh, iron bar. We definitely need that. Okay. Oh, you mean use the fisheye lens filter to zoom in? Yeah, I guess we could do that. But I'm not going to. Bone foot crumbles into dust in your hands. Yeah, we probably don't want to keep any of this stuff, although this is all worth like a gold or two. Let's just toss this. Because we are eventually going to run out of space, so. Shackles. Yeah, I don't think these really do anything for us either, so let's toss them. What is that? All right, let's take a look.
Cages are unlocked and blood trails are fresh. Looks like everyone was taken somewhere.
Taken somewhere? Maybe to the aliens?
Seems like I was the only one to be left in the dungeon. That's strange.
Maybe the peculiar smell. Okay, some rope. Garlic. Garlic. Bucket. I think I can put the bucket on my head. Can I? Nope. No. Ah, too bad. I thought you could put the bucket on your head the last time I played this. Maybe I'm misremembering. I do tend to misremember stuff. Well, I remember. I remember, don't worry. How could I? Oh, yeah, we're definitely taking the skull. We can talk to it, just like in Shakespeare.
How did you get out? You are
How did I get
dead.
out? I am dead. Oh, okay. Turn-based combat where almost every action takes a turn. Enemies only act when your turn ends, so you can take your time and think about your actions too. If necessary, you can skip your turn by pressing space. Okay. Kill the guard. To do so, approach him and press left mouse button. You can inspect your opponents to gain additional information. Open the enemy's context menu by right mouse button and inspect. Alternately, you can also press shift left mouse. I think I like that better. Hesitate to make frequent use of this tool. Yeah, okay. That sounds good to me. I do like that. Low danger, alarmed. All right, health, energy, armor durability, arcane resistance, scared resistance. Or, no, sacred resistance. Come on, calm. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought that was a shield. Wait, is he not coming at me? He just basically standing there? Where'd he go? He's like, he's dumb. Oh, you coming this way? Coming this way with me, son? All right, we got you, fool. All right, get your shiv. Anything else you had? You had nothing else, did you? All right, let's take a look at our character menu. Make sure we're not hurt here. Okay, your body parts can take actual damage. You can get injuries on your body parts. Looks like we made it through that relatively unscathed, which is good. Let's see. Traits. Artifact knowledge, which is good. Relic seeker. That is fine. All right, cool. ID. Let's I keep using tab to open I think I might change that. That might be, yeah, let's do that because I'm going to keep doing that until I really lose my mind. So controls, where's inventory? Inventory. Actually, let's make sure tab is not used for anything. I don't see tab for anything here. Do you see tab for anything here? You do not. Besides, if you're watching this later on, you won't be able to tell me anyway, because I'm not really here. I'm invisible. All right. Actually, you know what? While we're going through this, why don't we take a look? All right, number pad, we're cool. Oh, so number pad is the movement, huh? You know, we could do WASD. I guess we could set that up if we just look and see what W is for. Weapon loadout. We could change that. Like our arrow keys here, we could do that for sure. All right, weapon loadout gonna be up. Attack mode can be controlled, that's fine. So W, all right, S is going to be skill menu. It'll be down. R, J, M. Okay, A, switch ammo type. That will be left. Okay, so I don't see anything for D. I think we're clear to WASD. All right. W A W S A. Why do they do that? Why do they do WSAD? It's WASD. Come on, you know how. Okay, anything else that we want to put onto something else? Skip turn is definitely going to be on the spacebar. I do like that. Weapon loadout, we know there that is. Control is attack mode, which is fine. Character menu C is fine. Inventory is fine. Mode menu. I don't even know what that is, but we'll check it out in a second. Alt is loot hovers. Oh, that's actually not bad. I might move that to a different button though. Well, we'll think about it. Take all is space. That's a good one. Rest mode is R. That's good. Journal is J. Yeah, map. Okay. Page up and page down. Previous hotbar, next hotbar. I don't have page up and page down, so I need to come up with something for those, I guess. But what could we use here? Three. F5. How's that? I don't think we had F3 and F5 for anything. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna leave it on page up and page down just in case. And I don't think I need anything else. The only one I saw that I was like kind of on was Alt for loot hovers. All right, so what can we use for loot hovers? Did we use E for anything? Is E anything? Okay. Aha, there we go. That's perfect. Now I can see everything. I missed some garlic over here. Cool. Never miss your garlic, people. Corpse. I can take the corpse with me. Okay, and that's free camera. I like that. Okay, we can loot, hover, and free camera at the same time. That is nifty. I do like that very much. Go. Locked. Key. Okay. Before we go ahead, let's do this. Let's take the shiv. Actually, shiv in the main hand, pop in the left hand. Okay. Yeah, I definitely like having the WASD.
Burn. Bled to death. Such a foolish way to go.
Oh, this is where we learn about
Looks
bandages.
like there is a trap. I have to take a look around unless I want to share his fate.
You'll often encounter hidden traps. You can discover them passively. Chance to spot the trap depends on your perception. Okay. Also possible to reliably discover all hidden traps with the vision by using examine surroundings. The basic skill has just been added to your hot bar. Press 1 to use it. Good to me. Wait, where? I don't even see it. Trap has been revealed. All that's left is to disarm it. I don't see it. Summon the trap's context menu by pressing right mouse button and choose disarm option. It's also possible to evade a trap. Okay. If I could find where that damn trap is, I don't even see it. Oh, there. It's right there. Disarm. All right. Can we save? Can we save? Why do we not have a save? Why do we not have save? Don't have save? Good. Hey, a sash. Nice. How do we do the body? What's the auto equip to body combo? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. What's up, bro? Going to bed? Yeah. You want to put that on kitchen counter? All right, you go to the bathroom. Make sure you get your rest, bro. Yeah, live stream, and it's being recorded to YouTube. This is it. This is what it looks like on this screen. It is Steam. My little picture's down at the bottom here. I don't normally have a picture when I do YouTube, but I have to for Twitch because people on Twitch love to see my face. Because I'm beautiful. Alright, go pee. Go to bed. Want to know the shortcut for moving an item right to your body? Yes, you can do that or that. I just want to be able to just put it body. Well, I guess for now we'll just move it. Fine. I do like the find traps skill. How many picks do I have left here? 3 of 3. Oh, so did I use it already? So are these useless at this point?
Damn, I forgot about my leg. Hurts more and more.
I didn't know you live streamed. Yeah, who would have thought,
to
right?
find something to treat the wound before it festers.
Magically give me a wound.
All these boxes will surely find something in them.
Yeah, maybe we'll find something. Our death.
Can use this to patch up my leg.
Can. All right. Go here. You've injuries? Yeah. We know all this. All right, so apply splint. There we go. Follow the process. Use a healing salve. All right, fine. Lower your health and higher your pain. The lower your health, the higher your pain limit. Huh? The lower your health, the higher your pain limit? Pain makes healing less effective and can even kill you if it reaches high enough numbers. Get rid of it with a variety of painkillers, an ether inhaler for instance. Use it to reduce your pain. Why? Why? I don't want to use it. I'm inhaling ether. Isn't that wonderful? Have some rest. You feel better, but your health is still low. The best way to restore health is to use the rest mode, which is only available out of battle. Resting greatly accelerates your hunger and thirst, so it should be used sparingly. Enter the rest mode by pressing R and replenish your missing health. Okay. How do I get out of rest mode?
That's better.
Okay.
At least I'll live.
Well done. Now search other containers, arm yourself, and continue pushing ahead to get a better idea of your surroundings. You can press the middle mouse button to move the camera. You can also highlight loot around you by holding E. I love when a tutorial changes the instructions when you change the buttons. I just think that that's freaking so smart when they do that. I want that padded doublet, but I don't know. Oh, maybe that corpse. Did I check the corpse? Yeah, I think I did. Never mind. Okay, so where were the... Oh, rusty key. Traveling shoes. I don't see any other... That check all these containers. There used to be like a lot of containers in this room. I guess not anymore. Traveling shoes. Back. Ah, that's what they meant. Okay, so let's put this here. Okay, this has a fumble chance of 3%. We have 14 crashing damage. All right, so this... I wish they would highlight the things in green that are up. But I guess maybe that's just not our deal, right? 19 slashing damage, armor penetration, accuracy. Yeah, that just looks like a better idea. Okay, so let's do this. We'll hang on to this for right now, just in case. We're definitely gonna take the bow and arrow because we have a way of using that. I do kind of want the shield. Oh, that's a two-handed mess. That's why. That's why. Okay, 17 slashing damage. All right, so using that versus this. Let's see, 16 slashing damage, accuracy +3, block chance. Is there a compare button? I guess I could just do it like this. Armor penetration, armor damage, body part damage, accuracy, bleed chance, and energy cost is up. Energy cost is up for this too. This is a bleed chance, block chance, a little bit of a block chance. This just looks like a better weapon. I think this is just a better weapon all around, even compared to that. I think this is our best bet. Now we got to decide what we want to take with us to sell. Boots we can wear. Bucket can be used to haul water on a hot day. All right, well, I'm gonna keep that. I really think there might be something to do with this. All right, food, vegetable. All right, so we can use that for hunger. We should take a look at our hunger, see where we're at. Look at all these stats, for crying out loud. Look at the magic. All right, hunger and thirst, not too bad. I mean, I guess we could eat a garlic. That won't save us too much space. I would like to take one of these with us. So let's see if we can. Oh, what's the what did we say for weapon change? What was weapon change? What did we change? Things, control. Weapon loadout. There it is. Weapon loadout and skill menu. Okay. Skill menu is this. Really haven't learned anything yet. So, all right. Weapon loadout. Perfect. That's what we want to do. Boink. Boink. Okay. Which is loadout. Okay, good. All right. So we got our loadout switch. Let's. Oops. Leave it on bow and arrow for right now. Maybe we can go unlock this door now. Key. There we go. Added doublet. Throw away the pants, baby. Powdered rags. All right. Let's continue. I don't think we're going to need that key. Now I think we can go back and we can grab one of these. Because we can sell stuff. We should probably get rid of the skull. The skull was kind of cute at first, but taking up a ton of space. So, skull, you can go in here. Can we take anything else with us? Can we rotate? Can we rotate? No, we don't rotate items in this game. Are we sure we don't rotate items in this game? Are we absolutely sure we don't? I mean, come on. Fine. All right, cool. We have a little bit of space left. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put the garlic here. We're gonna put the heels here. Oh wait, sorry, garlic here. Heels are gonna go here, here. What do I want to do? This. Actually, you know what? That. These lockpicks, I think, are finished, but we'll hang on to them. I'll see, because maybe they're not finished. Maybe they are actually still going strong. All right. Get a save yet? Still no save. Okay. How does one get out of here? I am looking around and I don't see anything. Button or something that I'm missing? All right, we emptied the nightstand, so nothing of tattered rags there. I don't even see like a way to attack this. Must be missing something. There's no way to get there. All right, let's do this. kind of hidden in the walls, but diary page. Alrighty. Let's take a look. What do you have to say? Read. 10th of Reaping. Asthma of this horrible disease now permeates inside a monastery. Half our brothers are delirious, their bodies are riddled with scabs and boils. Blood is seeping through their pores, and we can't do anything to ease their suffering. I've declared a quarantine in order to lock everyone who shows signs of the disease in the catacombs, but I fear it's all in vain. The rest will go down sick in a couple of days. The host give me strength and preserve and save our congregation. I don't know what kind of an accent it was, but I really liked it. Oh, hello, sir. Can we actually hit you? I guess not. Hey, level up. Each new level allows you to learn new abilities and improve one of your attributes. You also get stronger by acquiring new abilities and finding better equipment. Abilities have less distinct effect, just slightly improving your various aspects of your characters. Okay, well that's fine. I really don't care. As long as they help. All right. You now hover over each attribute to learn about their effect. Assign your SP to any primary attribute of your liking. Okay, so let's see. We've got strength, combat capabilities, agility influences your finesse in battle, additionally increases your damage and crit chance. Each point of agility plus 1/5 counter chance, -5 fumble. Each threshold of 15, 20, and 30 points also grants extra dodgy and stuff. Okay. Perception. Accuracy and armor penetration. All right, so perception is what we want if we're going to be a bowman. Vitality. 4 max energy and 2 energy restoration. That's actually pretty powerful too. Willpower grants on cooldowns and energy ability energy cost. All right, magic power, pain resistance, and fortitude. What do you else do? Max health, block, recovery, vision, bonus range, crit, melee chance. There we go. We want that because we're gonna need to be able to do these arrows. We're gonna have to do arrows. All right, so let's do. Ranged weapons, I'm guessing that's what we want. Taking aim. Passive reduces the distance penalty for accuracy by -2% per tile to -1%. Read the corresponding treatise to unlock this. Oh, I'm gonna guess that's next. We'll find that next, right? Yeah, so let's go through the hallway. Well, you go through the hallway. I'll do whatever the hell I want. I don't care about the shiv. Hey, I did collect some of my arrows. Body of the corpse. There's no body. There is no body. Aha. All right. Let's
Bah.
a twaps.
Romantic treatise. Just like
very
the good old
romantic.
times in the academy. Got to recall us.
Okay, I guess it's a spell or two. Case and wardrobe. All right, let's do wardrobe first. What you got? Manisher fortified fire wine. Yeah, baby. All right. Get lost. I guess we don't need the diary page. Here. Item may interest some merchants. Well, for 40 gold, it's going to interest me. Again, here we are with the crazy rearrange your inventory any way you can find possible. All right, so we got that. And now we got to figure out how we can pick that up. Abilities aren't initially available for learning. To unlock them, you need to find and read corresponding treatise. Reaching this level, match the attribute requirements. Listen to the thing. Okay, continue. Toss the bucket for now. You just picked up a treatise, can unlock it. Yeah. Okay. Red. Woof. Hey, what's up, Aqua? How are you? Long time no see. Ew. I did it. Ew. Ew. And an ew. Ew is different from ew. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Having a good time with this game. I haven't played this in a long, long time. I'm very excited about it. It's time to learn your freshly unlocked abilities. Open your abilities and find the Power Man's ability. In the sort of section, spend a point to learn Fire Barrage. I don't want to learn Fire Barrage, but I guess I will. If that's what you want me to do. Where is it? Pyromancy. I now have Fire Barrage. Playing EVE Online. Oh, classic. I started in EVE Online a week before I like had a week head start when it first came out. And man, that was a complicated game to figure out. In the beginning, there was you had to read stuff in game, and a lot of it wasn't accurate, and you had to like figure out all this stuff. Like nobody knew what any of the minerals were except for like what their sell prices were. So we didn't know if we should be selling the Omber, should we be saving it, do we need the tritanium for anything? Eventually we ended up with 3 corporations. We had a pirate corp, and we had a shipbuilding corp, and then we had our general or corp that we had, and I was the head of most of the corps. It was a lot of fun. Got a heal after 6 hours of scanning in nulls, and got my money back in a few hours because escalation got me a $500 million. Yeah, the original stuff in EVE, and there was the player built economy hadn't really kicked in yet. So it was very, very difficult. You couldn't make a living transporting anything. Like, that part of the game was actually broken. You actually lost money. So like your professions were pirate, miner, or shipbuilder, basically. You know, because even like going to war with other corps and stuff like that was like, it wasn't worth it. Nobody wanted to lose their ships that early on. I can remember we were one of the first corps to build an apocalypse class, whatever those are. I don't know if they're cruisers or whatever class they were. Dreadnought. I can't even remember. But I remember that thing cost so much in minerals. We were terrified to take it out, because you could take it out and the electronic warfare little boats there could get and just completely jam you up. They're really fun, and there's more variety. Oh, there's a ton more variety. Like, I tried to play it maybe about 4 or 5 years back, and it was too much. I couldn't even keep up with it. All right, so let's see. Was there anything else we were missing? We're not taking the bucket back, right? Yeah, I had to finally just like say, you know what, I'm out. What I wanted to do is use my free account to earn enough ISK to buy the, what do they call it, a Plex, and play for free. And I figured I'll just grind it. Locked from the other side. Okay, I don't remember how to get out of here. Battleship? Yeah, they're battleships. Yeah, you're right. Because you didn't have a lot of ships back then either. You had like the starter ships. You had the each of the four, I think it was 4 races. Was it 4 races or 3 races? Each of the races was 3 races. Each of the races had their own like upgrade ship. There was the one that had the mining drones, and then there was the transporters, the haulers basically, and then there was what do they call that mid-level? I want to say cruisers, but I don't know if it was cruisers. And then up from there was the battleships. And then they started adding in a bunch of cool stuff like above and beyond that, like these really big, massive ships. Flex farming was a thing for sure. Oh, it's no longer, did they no longer allow it? All right, so now I gotta figure out how we get out of here. All right, so like last time, this is locked. Be able to solo run missions and exploration to get enough for a Plex each month. Oh, they've really scaled it back. Is that what it is? They've made it so it's like impossible. When they were, oh yeah, I know they're when I got to them, they were almost a little too high to do it. It's just 3 billions for Omega. I mean, yeah, if you're already established, you can do it, but you couldn't start as an FTP player and move through that way, I don't think. She'd have lost like a couple years worth of Plex getting blown up one time. Oh my goodness. I can remember times losing months worth of work over silly mistakes like that. And there were some other things that happened too. We got robbed. We got infiltrated and robbed, which was like really devastating because it was somebody that we really thought was a friend, like somebody we talked to on voice comms and stuff like that too. And there was a huge war that went on with this person to tell them to just put the stuff back or we would make their life miserable. They joined a really big pirate corp and we just couldn't do anything about it. The container popped when the ship did. Yeah, I remember that too. You had those containers that you could put certain items in, and I can remember like if you blew somebody's ship up and one of those things showed up, you were like, quick, get that. There has to be something around here that lets us open up that door. All right, let's last time it was in one of the cells, right? All right, we're gonna have to like scan the walls for something. There's probably like a button or something. And I can remember too, like you used to be able to have a clone. There was something about recovering your body. I think if you recovered your body, you got to at least get your money back. Bookmarks for docking, yeah. But you can't always hit that bookmark until you're within range, right? You can't just auto dock. It's been so long since I played the game, I don't really remember like every little instance of everything. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's nothing in the bookcase. Anything else? Anything else? I wish they would tell you when you do this. Oh yeah, it does show bookcase. All right. Well, wondering what he was doing, considering Plex were one of the few things in the games you can interact with from any distance away. Yeah, I can. Oh, there was so much fun. Yeah, I came back right around the time. Came back twice. One time when Moo was big, because when I started, Moo was just a baby. Moo was a tiny thing. When I left, I should say. And then Moo was a big organization when I came back, and then they were gone, and then it was the bees. They cleaned up bookmarks a few years back. Oh, that must have been rough. They just like took them all out. All right. Gotta figure this out. Locked from the other side, and we can't get through here. So where are we supposed to go? Okay, I've got it in here. It was so far from the system star, it was like several times the distance our solar system or something. Safe spot. Okay, is there something over here I'm not seeing? Move to the next room. What next room? I did. Okay, so we came through here. There, room through here. Oh, duh. Right there. There it is. What did we set for change roll loadout? Boy, I stink at arrows. Oof. Starts bleeding. All right, was that the cultist starts bleeding? Yeah, I guess the cultist started bleeding. Let's see if I'm hurt. I'm good. Good. All right, let's see. What are we doing? Hunger and thirst are not that bad yet. All right, what was dropped? Anything good? Grab my arrows. Oh, what are these? Scrolls. Identification scroll. We're gonna need that. So what can we do? Get rid of. We're gonna have to start getting rid of some stuff. What is this worth? 5? Yeah, we gotta put this over here, I guess. Take this. That is the one thing I remember about this game. Is you really suffered for inventory in this game. Monastic book. All right. Throw this for a second. Let's read this. Okay, so last night brother Albert hasn't been able to recognize any of us. He keeps on babbling. Okay, so this is more talking about the plague, right? Okay, so this is not worth anything at this point, so we can grab this back. This. Is that an exit? Okay, that's new. That's new. That I don't believe that was when I did the original encounter. Scrolls are important items which allow you a variety of interactions. Yes. Occasionally you may find an unidentified with unknown properties. To learn them you need the scroll. Yeah. Okay. Some unidentified items are cursed. Okay, so we don't want to equip. Enchantment scrolls allow you to improve your equipment. Okay. I kind of understood all that already. All right, diary page. Can I just read this from the ground? No, I have to take it. All right, read. His entire neighborhood gathered around our monastery. They hear that I brought the disease back to. The blood was leaking from their eyes. Ew, okay, yeah. I remember all this. Be gone. Okay, geomancy treatise. Okay, so let's bring this here. Read. Why didn't that unlock anything? Reading this book grants some experience. It did not. I've already read this book. Okay. Well, it's worth 150 though. All right. So we got to start throwing stuff out. Thirst. Pain change. Energy replenishment. Causes light drunkenness. Well, we got to drink it. Take a drink. To my health, he says, yes. Because I ain't got nothing else to do. Alright, let's see. Make sure there's no traps. Hopefully I don't, like, barf all over the place. Diary page 3 of 3. Alright, take a look. I'm gonna guess it's got blood all over it. Yep. Okay. Yep. Bloody, bloody, bloody. We know the story anyway. The monastery got overrun. It was very sad. Everybody was unhappy. Disenchantment scroll. We have another disenchantment scroll. All right, so we are going to have to start getting rid of some things. But I'm not sure what. We need to eat our garlic. Let's see where we're at here. Hunger is 17. Sure. Eat. And now we can do what? This and this. Again, we're gonna run out of space. This is rough, man. Another identification scroll. We definitely need that. What can we toss to use it? I mean, to keep it. This is worth a ton of money. We can't get rid of that. Homemade sword worth 75. What is this worth? 40. All right, so we could definitely ditch that in favor of this. Even though it's worth less. It's not worthless, but it's worth less. All right, let's do a few things here. Let's put the books together. Put the scrolls together. These here. Rope. All right, so actually this is not very useful. It's only worth 10. Okay, so if we do this and this here, and then that there. Okay, well that's got it. And another identification scroll. Come on. I mean, these are going to be so useful though. We can't not take them. Unless you open a cell door. Okay, we don't need that anymore. Yes, we could. How could we maneuver? Maneuver? Is that how we say it? Maneuver? I don't think that's how we say it, Chris. Okay, whatever. All right. If we... that there. Now we've got enough space. There has to be a way to rotate items. There's gotta be. I mean, come on. Way to rotate items in this game? Come on. Tell me there is. Tell me there is. Controls. Rotate item. Interact mode? Interaction mode? G? Maybe? Probably should set this to Q. Loadout, attack mode, character menu, inventory, skill menu mode, loot hovers, take all, rest mode, journal, map, switch ammo type, previous hotbar, next hotbar. Okay, so no, there is no rotate item. There's no rotate item. So let's think about this. We need to find a way to make more space. So wait, what's this? Fusion? Drunkenness. Okay. Did that just show up? Because I didn't see that there before. Maybe it was there before and I Kind of silly. Didn't see it. All right. I am. This is OCD is coming in here. It's starting to kick in. No. There. 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 Okay. And I think we are officially out of space. Off bookcase, bookcase, diary page, diary page. Okay, so we did all that. Get out of here. Old Catty Coombs. Tutorial is complete. Now you're on your own. Survive and find your way to the next floor. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I just wanted to go through the tutorial to make sure we remembered everything. We are going to save and exit, confirm. Now we're actually just going to skip ahead to the game itself. Thankfully. All right. Play. New game. Adventure. We're not going to do permadeath yet. All right. Let's pop to adventure. That way we can just actually do stuff in the game. Because the rest of that is extremely boring.
The caravan is gone. My leg is crippled. Half my men are dead, and the other half are deserters and traitors. The host be praised. At least I've got the Stoneshard. If I knew I had to deal with an entire cult of devil knows what, I'd think thrice before getting into the whole mess. I'm too old for an adventure like this.
What are you? The guy from Lethal Weapon?
Ah, if only I could have a good talk with Grinnell right now. I'd ask him what the hell is going on. I've been doing this for 30 years, but I've never found myself in such a tough spot.
I think you did in the beginning. I'm betting you did.
I need to get back to Bryn. I'm not up to going there by myself, so that's why I sent for you. Do you remember how I helped you out back then? Well, time to return the favor. Damn, it's been so long. Tell me, what have you been up to?
All right, what have I been up to?
Sweet.
Who am I? Hey, buddy, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Love your content. Joining the next stream with friends. Add you on Discord. Do you want? I can give you the Discord link. What is it? What is it? Give that a try. See if that works. And if you're a bot or you're some weird person that's going to go in and mess up my Discord, I will be kicking you out very quickly. But I'm assuming you're not. Sometimes people come in and just... That's a spam. That's what I was wondering. I haven't seen that in a while. What would be the point of that one, though? Just to add that name to your Discord, and then they'll do something crazy. So I'm assuming it's just spam. I put my Discord link up. They can't join because it's just a spam thing. All right. Anyway, I got you on YouTube. I'm gonna try to sleep for now. Really nervous and anxious for tomorrow. Oh, you should be fine. Just remember, it's school. It's not anything crazy. I have to do this again. There we go. I have to actually, when I leave the game, I have to click on the icon on the taskbar before it will actually put me back in the game again. All right, so... Whoa. Not available in beta? This isn't beta, though. Monster Slayer, Mahir, the Dervish, Agemon, the Runaway Sorceress. I remember these three. I don't remember... Actually, I do remember Derwin. Most of his life in loyal service of the late king, relentlessly patrolling and hunting grounds for his majesty. All right, so yeah, he's kind of like the ranger. Okay. He is like the paladin style. He is the berserker. Oh no, he's the berserker. And this guy is what, the barbarian, I guess? I do remember this one at some point, though. Magical erudition. Might and magic. Personal guard of the great despot of rulers. Just give me something. I don't need a huge thing. I just need to kind of know what you do. Kind of like you got a whole bunch of averages here. Lifelong journey. Raise vigor. Daggers, dual wielding staffs, synthetics, pyromancy. Okay, so this is what we look at. Maces, two-handed maces, shield, armored combat, warfare, and geomancy. Okay, so that's like almost like cleric. Spears, ranged weapons, athletic, magic mastery, axes, and two-handed axes. Wild hunt. Oh, she's a monster slayer, so she's like a vampire hunter, kind of. Oh, dwarf, elf. All right, so these are all humans. Oh no, it's a dwarf. But different race of humans? Yeah, I guess so, huh? Ishtra, the last surviving fragment of anorexia. Great empire of old, the mountains realms of many people, ruled by an iron fist, a great despot. Maces, two-handed maces, shields, armed combat, warfare, and geomancy. Ah, what is this? Might and magic. 2 magic power and plus 1% experience gain for each learned weaponry ability. Grants plus 2 weapon damage, plus 1 for each sorcery ability. Oh, so they kind of have to like do a little bit of both. Grants max health and plus 2 max energy for each learned utility ability. That's interesting. All effects stack up to 15 times. I like that. Experience gain, fatigue resistance, and vigor. That's right. Grants 1 ability point for every 6 abilities learned in any ability tree. That's actually pretty darn good. Wild hunt. Starts the game with resourcefulness already learned and a bone charm that allows the character to sacrifice special hunting trophies. Sacrifice grant the bone charm various bonuses that can be further empowered by killing respective animals and beastly bosses. All right, so this is like legit a monster hunter. I don't fancy myself being caught up in here. Power of the corresponding school and Somerset the miracle potency for each unique sorcery treatise in the inventory up to 4 times. I am not sure. You have to carry those around with you. -1 backfire chance for each sorcery treatise. Read for the first time. Reading a complete set of 4 treatises. Grants 1% experience gain. Up to 15% for each learned sorcery ability. That's really fun. Let's just look at these guys. I tend to remember like, yeah, Vow of the Feast, Heroism, Optimism, second wind activation, increases duration of positive psyche states. You had what? Allows butchering to harvest trophies. All right, this is another trophy guy. Taken, killing him. Mini boss supplies enemies. Okay, yeah, no, I don't want that. All right, I think it's gonna be Leosthenes. Sounds about right. I do like Mahir and Hilda. I like these 3 a lot, actually. Lifelong Journey is actually pretty darn cool. The Monster Slayer one I'm not as wild on, but this one really seems to be like almost overpowered. All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Is that so?
Is that so?
Interesting. Anyway,
rub my
enough
feet.
pleasantries. It's time. So here's the deal. I can't walk to Bryn with my leg like this. So unless you plan to carry me, we need a cart. We need horses.
Oh, I can give you cart horses.
We're in luck, though. While you were away, I had a talk with the village elder. We came to an agreement. We'll do a couple of tasks for them, and they'll give us a cart and 2 horses.
Oh, I think they said a cat and 2 horses. I think you're getting robbed.
Don't worry about the job. It's nothing special. I don't think you need my advice on how to deal with brigands or the undead. The elder will give you the details. You should go see him right away. No time to waste. Ah, I almost forgot. Here's a map of the area. You need it more than I do.
What do you mean, I'll need it?
You can also ask the innkeeper about local events. He is a talkative kind. I'm sure he'll answer any of your questions. Off you go then. Good luck.
Off you go then. All right, so that's our buddy. Any questions? Yes, a couple. Exactly as Gwinnell, an old acquaintance of mine. I had many dealings with him over the years, but this is the first time I'm working for him directly. Sharp fellow, but not without his quirks. He also is a royal alchemist, at least used to be. Have you heard of Gwinnell's elixir? He's the one responsible for its creation. Yes, I think I know how this story goes. No, what's it about? The elixir was his life works, a cure for every disease, a panacea. He made mountains of gold selling it. Let's just say that after a while, quite a few folks healed by it regretted not dying instead. Ooh. Almost lost his head over it, but King Egbert decided to place the execution with exile. Since then, Will has been keeping a low profile. He never stopped his experiments, still trying to figure out what went wrong, I imagine. Hey, what's up, PLK? How are you? Long time no see. Long time. What else are you interested in? What's the purpose of the stone shards? I wish somebody would explain it to me. I'm no stranger to relics, but I've never seen anything like it. I have no idea what they are, where they came from, or what are they capable of. Well, that's not quite true. There's quite a demonstration of that, Abby. I'm gonna make him like start to get worse and worse in his accent as he continues. So he'll start every conversation. He'll start. You can understand him. He's gonna get less and less intelligible as he goes on. So, for now, the first order of business is to get to Gwinnell. He and I have a lot to discuss. There you go. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Doing absolutely fabulous. I'm excited for the fall to come up. Once my son gets back to school, I'll be able to start streaming again. And hopefully by next summer, he will be old enough where I'll be able to stream while he's awake at night. Because what's been happening is he's been staying up pretty late at nights. You know, close to like midnight on some nights. And I've tried to talk him into letting me stream while he's up, but he's not having it. Even though he's just literally playing on his VR, playing on his computer. He's just like, I don't like it when you stream whenever it is awake. It's like, okay. Anything else? Why did you take the contract? For money. Why else? Gwinnell promised me a fortune. 100,000 coins. And not the crowns of today, mind you. But they all full weather mid a century ago. Be enough for ya, near grandchildren. Ever since the war, I can't say I've been living in luxury. With my old caravan in shambles. Even more so, but Gwinnell make a lot of me promise you that. What else you interested in? So why do you need my help? I told you already. I was roughed up pretty badly in the abbey. My leg, it might be crippled full of no grand adventures for me. That's why I need someone to handle the dirty work. And since you owe me big time, you're the obvious pick. Don't worry, you won't be left out in the cold. We'll split the reward fairly. 50,000 for you, 50,000 for me. What else are you interested in? That's all I wanted to know, I guess. But at least we got the story here. So he is an idiot who is working for somebody that should not be trusted and is expecting us to get him out of a jam because apparently he did us a favor a long time ago. All right, let's take a look at our inventory and see what we got. We got a baseball bat. Okay, apparently we're going to be hitting some home runs. How you been doing, POK, by the way? Hopefully you've been having a wonderful, wonderful time in life. All right. This stone has doublets. Physical resistance. Been doing okay. You're still playing some MTG Arena. MTG is just freaking in La La Land right now. I cannot handle these stupid crossovers. I can't take it anymore. I haven't played that in ages. I've just like 2 years ago when they started with the Lord of the Rings nonsense, I was like, eh. And it was like Game of Thrones, And then it just went. Not having the whole universe beyond stuff. Yeah, it's just like something just cracked in that company. They just lost it. And then they started changing the formats again and adding new formats and screwing over the old formats. You still watch Mojo Rogue play MTG? Really? What's the craziest one that's out now? What's like the craziest crossover that they've done? Is it a Marvel one? Like, cause I could not use a Magic card that had that bad of a merchandising spin to it. The next one will be Spider-Man. Okay, so it's the next one. I could not take the game seriously. I don't care how good the cards are. I don't care if they had a card that could finally take mono black and put it back on the top forever. Couldn't play it. But they couldn't get the license for digital from Marvel, only for paper. Oh, really? So the arena set will be the same mechanically? Mojo's entertaining with his unmeta decks, but with original art and names. What are they gonna do? Like Arachnid Boy? Arachnid Lad? Sire, oh man. Arcanidia. Sire Arcanidia. Something like that probably. Oh my god, so lame. They have just lamed out like the best game, and I have said it repeatedly. The best tabletop game ever designed. I don't care. You could put it up against anything. The design of Magic the Gathering, just the basic game itself. Doesn't matter what the card sets are or whatever. I mean, the card sets have to be balanced and all that other wonderful stuff. The formats and all that wonderful jazz. But just the actual mechanics of placing the lands, tapping the lands, casting the spells, creatures attacking, spells doing over the top damage, and the very original mechanics of like, flying versus, tall creatures versus, it's like the best game ever designed. Tabletop game, hands down. I'm not even talking card games, all tabletop games. Marvel sold exclusive rights to Spider-Man license for video games to some other studio. Yeah, it's Sony, isn't it? I would assume it was Sony, because that's what it used to be, at least. Okay, so physical resistance, bleed resistance, weapon damage, that's pretty good. Counter chance, nice. Dodge chance. So we can probably take a look and see all of this cumulative. I just want to see what's out. Worn Cloak is nothing great. Okay. Vagrant Cowl is nothing great. So it's these two that we have to keep. These are our like major. Okay, weapon damage 104. Armor penetration of 25. That's actually pretty good. Accuracy of 75 is reasonable. Crit chance, crit efficiency. Crit chance is real low. Fumble chance of still 19. Yuck. Skill energy cost is fine. Abilities energy cost. Okay, so a little less on the abilities. Vision is okay. Stun chance decent. Knockback chance is pretty good. Stagger chance. All right, survival. Dodge, bleed resist, hunger resist. Okay. Yeah, the stats aren't bad. Stats aren't bad. Can be worked up into something a little bit better. Otzi is just in a bad spot since they have to prop up all of Hasbro. I mean, I know people that work at Hasbro. Like I know people that are waist deep in Hasbro. And I think it's no different than any other former toy company. What Hasbro needed to do is they needed to get their foot into the digital market, and they never did. They never did. Like in the actual digital market, not just with Magic the Gathering, but they needed to have some Well, you know what they could really do, and that they could really clean up doing. I think they could do, knowing the people I know that are over there, knowing their talent base that they have. They have a lot of very good creative people. They have a lot of very good design people. Most of them are wasted on packaging. Like they're wasted on whatever they call that when you develop the packaging around a product. Some really talented artists take those people, come up with a mobile game. And I'm not talking about like I'm not talking Marvel, I'm not talking any sort of license. I'm talking about just come up with like really good mobile games. Hasbro would be great at that. They were always great at like making these very not simple, but these very tight board games. They do have the Monopoly mobile game. Okay, so they did make the Monopoly mobile game. I didn't think it was them. I don't know why I thought that was a different company that did that. The only thing besides WotC, yeah. But that's, and well, there you go. Proof exactly what I'm talking about is that they quite literally could do that with almost every single Hasbro game that they'd ever designed. And they could even take some of their old IPs that they used to have. Like I think they used to have G.I. Joe. They might still be able to spin G.I. Joe into something. Like don't turn it into the stupid gotcha turn-based battle games that everybody does. Those are just tired. Come up with something new, you know? Like make it so that you can design your own G.I. Joe character and, you know, collect the vehicles and the weapons and stuff. And, you know, they could just do so many good things. Tariffs are going to hit them hard, probably. It's going to hit the whole board game market. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that. One thing I can say is that people are very resourceful and very inventive when it comes to finding ways to accomplish goals now that certain avenues are no longer available to them. There are a lot of people I know that are in the board game space that not necessarily designers and not necessarily owners or anyone like that, but so easy to just take the board out of the board game, you know what I mean, and resort to cards. You can quite literally play any board game that's out there, switching it over to a card-based game. You could, because all you need is a table, and cards can connect like dominoes. You could make the board out of the cards as you play and use the cards to do the different things. It's like imagine an Axis and Allies style card-based game where you would literally run the whole table of different areas. It'd be pretty damn cool. All right, so I'm sitting here like babbling on and on about things that I'm not playing the game. So we should check out and see what else they have. They got some cheese, they got some bread, they've got a vivifying essence and an Nistrian flame flask when thrown. Oh, that's the one we can't drink. Okay, that would be fun if we could drink it though. That would be fun. All right, let's I have to remember now if we're allowed to steal stuff in this game. All right, I don't see anything. Okay, no, we're not. Okay. All right, let's go talk. You're a friend of Varen's, right? Welcome to the Black Boar. There's no finer establishment for leagues. Frankly, I wouldn't even bother with that overpriced hovel and manshire they call a tavern. So, you need beer? Or are you here for chat? All right, what you got for sale, bro? Save system. This map symbol indicates locations with a save point. Save the game, you need to either sleep for any amount of time or use a suitable sleeping spot for a momentary rest. This can usually be done in taverns, cleared out camps, or your future caravan, or by using bedrolls, which can be crafted or bought from some traders. Exiting the game saves your progress as well. However, the exit save is deleted upon loading. I like this. This is a good mechanic. You have the no save scum. You wanna save the game? Leave the game. When you come back where you were, but you cannot reload that save. I really like that. If you die in adventure mode, you can resume playing from the last save made by sleeping. In permadeath, permadeath mode, your saves are irreversibly erased on death. Love it. Love it. Okay. So he sells seashells by the seashore. So you're a food merchant, huh? Oh, trader. Fly. Ha ha ha. Look at that. Okay, cool. Do we actually want to talk to him about anything? I want to rent a room. Nope. What about the nearby area? Things don't look as bad as they are everywhere else. Why is this having called the Black Boar? I was thinking visiting the Elder, maybe the local craftsman as well. Can you tell me where to find them? The Elder, you say? The Elder's name is Odar. He lives in a house right in front of the market. And the first floor is the guard's barrack. The second is his quarters. The merchant obviously has a stall at the market square. The smith is close to the market too. You won't miss. If you need a tailor, he lives just a bit to the south. He's a grumpy old shut-in, but you'll have to see him in his home. Our carpenter has a workshop on the western edge of the village. It should be easy to spot from afar. Can't say I like the carpenter all that much though. He curries favor with Odar, only to badmouth him behind his back. Almost forgot the herbalist, but his hut is by the southern road of the village. I'll pay him a visit first personally. Whatever Odar plans for you, I doubt you'll handle it without a stockpile of bandages and salves. Anything else I can help you with? About the nearby areas. All right, let's do this. Well, certainly. It's gotten better by the time the neighbors, but you see, they keep an eye out anyway. Leaving the village without a good reason or foul idea. There's just way too many thugs wandering the roads. And then there are all those ruined crypts, monasteries, abandoned forts sniffing around. That will only bring you face to face with bandits, the undead, something even worse. Well, this is exactly what you might be looking for. What else are you interested in? Heard of anything interesting? You ever decide to hunt a few bears? I know cleaning them is made of den sorts. Guard, a bear is the royalty of the woods and doesn't take kindly to intruders. I got a new rumor, I guess. Interesting. What are the rumors lately? I remember hearing about a bloke who carved out a dugout deep in the woods and spent a year felling trees and uprooting trunks around it. Fought tooth and nail to claim a tiny patch of land and tilled it in some crops. He boasts about finally harvesting all to himself. But one day he simply vanished. No one knows it came of him. Okay, I'm amusing myself a bit too much. All right. Why did you say I'm called the Black Boar? Now that's a long story. A century ago, there lived a wild boar so vicious it kept the entire Bryn Mawr near in fear. Even the lord of the land lost his appetite for hunting. Too spooked to venture out nearby woods. My great grandfather, though, he had bravery and buckets and skills with a bow to match. He tracked the boar down and put an end to his rampage. The Lord was so impressed by such a feat that he granted my great-grandfather title of gamekeeper and made him quite a catch for the lasses. And after the kind of fellow that he was, he married the miller's daughter and opened his tavern with her dowry. As for the boar's head, he hung it in the fireplace. Looked from folks nearby would flock all over just catch a glance at the poor fabled beast. Alas, half a years ago, the trophy was nicked by some rogue. Not sure if he'll ever be able to forgive myself for not keeping a closer eye on it. So this freaking idiot lost the grand trophy that his grandfather got and that he named the thing after.
What do you want? More grub to chew on?
Have anything for sale? Okay, she's got some more foods. Very good. Oops, I didn't want to close that down. Heard anything interesting?
Back in the day, we only had knights errant roaming the realm, and even then they were mostly bard tales rather than the real thing. But now, wherever you look, there are mercenaries, wandering mages, bounty hunters, treasure seekers, and no one left to tend the fields. Even women are picking up arms, but I can tell, at least understand, when there's no one else to protect you, you gotta protect yourself. What do you want? More grub to chew on?
I think we're done talking to you. Can we go upstairs? We can. Okay, time for some theft. Some thievery. Okay, nothing in there. Apple? Oh, okay. So how does stealing in the game work? I don't remember. I always find it funny how fantasy settings have like dozens of abandoned castles and crypts, etc. Just like some post-housing bubble. Yeah, but that's, believe it or not, they explained it in this game rather well. Everything that you see in this game like actually has the story parts tied behind it. Now see. We can't save because there's no real save point, right? I would have to go downstairs, save for the night, and then test stealing. Okay, it's a candle. I am not stealing a candle. Ale and a bucket. Nah, not worth it. Nothing good. Like Oblivion is a good example of just dozens of Imperial Castle ruins. Yeah, that is true. Like a lot of the standard RPG ones, there's just like there's caves, ruins, dungeons. There's just so much stuff around. What is this? Can I cook? Ooh, there's cooking now. I didn't realize it was cooking. Desired dish in the recipe list is see what it requires. After that, place the listed ingredients thing, cook. Okay. Salting. Meat, fish, bear fat, salt. Pot of water. Oh, so this is what we needed the bucket for. Okay, so I should have. Oh no, I couldn't save the bucket because I don't get to keep any of that stuff out of the original. Okay. Look at the art though. Look at the art. The art is great. Hello, Mr. Drunk.
Good day, young man, or a fine lady. I can't rightly tell from here.
What have you for sale? You have nothing for sale, but I can sell you things. I could sell you bread and cheese, I guess. That's interesting. You have any work for me?
Oh, listen, I have a task. Do you think I like what my life has come to? No, I despise it. I lost everything because of Zina's whim. It's haunting me, so I put it into words. This I will need something stronger to forget. You, help a lonely, feeble veteran of 3 wars campaigns, is brandy. A bottle, a cup, a sip. Bring it to me.
I wonder how long I have to do this, though. Deal. Find a bottle of brandy. Ram the drunkard from Osbrook asked me to bring him a bottle of brandy. Okay, so I don't see a time limit on that. I did hear if you dick around too much in this game that it has dire consequences, that you really need to be moving around.
I don't remember seeing you around here. A mercenary, I suppose. Take a look at what I'm selling. If you ever decide to venture out for a hunt, this stuff might come in handy.
Who are you?
No one special. I'm just a humble poacher. Times are just right for this kind of trade. Half the local lords are hanging from the trees, while the rest are too occupied with their affairs to look after their lands. Well, all other things being equal, I'd rather hunt on dead man's land. At first, I too wanted to start mercenarying. After all, got enough experience under my belt, but then it's just not worth it. Can't earn all the money in the world, and I personally don't need that much. Dirty bow and sharp knife is all it takes. The rest of the work itself out. That's my take on it anyway.
What's some hunting advice?
All right. Here's the most important one. Respect the woods. Be patient and focus.
Good. How are you staying here?
Couple of days, so I only come here to rest and sell things off. I don't need. Sell things off I don't need. Back in the day, I used to spend whole weeks on end stock in the woods. Gotta always be aware, always cautious. The pressure's getting too tiresome recently. Must be getting old. So if you don't mind me here, I'll try search. If you don't find me here, I'll try searching a manshare. I'll often visit there as well. I almost forgot. If it's something urgent and I'm not here in either of these settlements, this means I'm off hunting. There's a cabin in the woods I've been using lately. It's a long trek, but if you don't mind taking it, feel free to stop by.
All right, what you got? Bomb. That's pretty cool. What's this? Death Stinger Jar. Only reason this deadly weapon barely sees any use is the incredible danger which comes with an attempt to encase a swarm of enraged insects from inside. Don't I know it? Deer antlers. That's for merchants. Okay. Honey hyssop. Restoration replenishes twice as much health per tick. Okay, so that's like an herb. Tender meat. Tender loving meat. Bedroll. That's what we want. All right, so how much gold do we have? Wait, that's not our gold pouch. Where's our gold pouch? 250. This is basically like a free save out in the middle of the wilderness. It almost becomes like an essential thing. But I think we need to look around first. All right, let's what'd they say? That the guy's house is vegetables, delicious vegetables. His house is around here somewhere, right? The elder. Check out the map. Let's see, maybe. Can we zoom in? No. You can zoom out. Interest, point of interest. Rumor has it something interesting to be found here. Okay, well, there's something interesting. Wonderful. All right, that map absolutely does not help us. Wait, are you following me, dude? What are you staring at? There were mushrooms growing on me or something? Our patrol stumbled upon a troll once. What a beast it was. First the size 4 human heads from ground to tremble whenever it took a step. I've heard stories of knights defeating trolls in battle. I don't have trouble believing them. No man can overcome a creature like that. We're just too short and too weak. The only reason I'm here telling you all this is that we took to our heels and ran. Never mess with trolls. Only trolls like rock and roll. Can't go in there. Okay, where are we supposed to find... Wait, what am I in a good mood? Optimism. Hey, that's great. Okay, can't go there. Where we came out of, right? No, this is the guard barrack, I think, right? Yeah, here we go. We're good. Hey, friend. Are you the new mercenary? I expected someone tougher you'll have to do, I suppose. I've been told to provide you with equipment. We don't have much in terms of weaponry, but it should suffice. What can I get you? Weapon, choose a two-handed weapon. Choose a ranged weapon. Thanks, I'll pass. Give me a ranged weapon. Take a bow. Take a bow. Here you go. It's not the best weapon out there, but it's the best we've got. Conversation. Confirm. All right, cool. Very nice. Teach me something. Hoping to learn from you, actually. Well, if you're interested, fighting with a spear. No. I don't want to fight with a spear. I don't want to fight. Don't want to fight. All right, let's put get our second weapon set up here. Okay, good. Very good. Okay. Uppity up. Wait. Oh, this is the dungeon. I didn't want to go here. I want to go. Where's the elder? They said he was upstairs. Oh, is it like outside upstairs? He has an egg. We could buy an egg from you. Isn't that wonderful? I do like how everybody, technically speaking, could sell you something. That is kind of cool. All right. Oh, wait. No, I see it. Here it is. There it is. I knew there was a staircase here somewhere. So one thing is it really is kind of difficult to some of the ways you're supposed to navigate. I need a good name. I need a good accent for this guy. Let's take a look at his face. He kind of looks like Woody Harrelson. So you're a friend of Baron's. Baron didn't tell you we've had capable mercenaries in Osbrook for quite a while, so there's a lot to deal with. Gangs, cults, the undead, lots of places around here attract filth like that. We don't have many guards, so I can't afford any of them dying. That's why I need a mercenary. I might have put it a bit too bluntly, but that's what you're being paid for. You take big risks, and I'll reward you well in return. It's only fair. I have several contracts available. If you fulfill a couple of them, then we're even. You have your cart and your horses. So what do you say? I only have one contract for you at the moment. Captive emissary. Interested? Why does this have a green skull next to it? Are we going to end up with some sort of like intestinal plague? I have a special task for you. Not too long ago, the magistrate's emissary assigned to this village set out for Brent to deliver his reports personally. As is often the case, such an important person was immediately waylaid by bandits. They killed off the guards on the spot and dragged the emissary off to the dungeons below the fort at the outskirts. It's only green for players. What, NPCs talk to him? They get a gray one. If it were up to me, I'd leave him there for good. He's a wretched little man, worth less than a copper. But I doubt the magistrate would take kindly to that. You don't have much time, so you need to act quickly. I won't skimp on the reward. Just get him out alive and in one piece. There'll be hell to pay for us. Expect. Ask away. What's the reward? Expect 495 crowns for completing this contract. Good enough. How much time do I have? No more than 3 days. Well then. Tell me about the location. Shouldn't get lost in there. It's just a few halls. That's all. Oh, I'm sure it's just a few halls. Who's in charge there? An escaped convict. Tread carefully. He has a reputation for cruelty that unnerves even his own underlings. All right. I accept. Actually, I shouldn't have accepted until I was ready to go. Dang it. You'd get this done in 3 days. If you succeed, then the money is yours. All right, so I just learned a valuable lesson. I just took a contract that I should not have taken. Not at the moment, at least. All right, so air territory, captive emissary. Well, at least it's not far. All right, why don't we it's midnight. It is midnight. Tell you what, why don't we get ourselves there and then we'll continue from there. All right, so let's see. We have not enough healing. Okay, so we're gonna go get that bedroll. Okay. That automatically deducted did. Okay, good. Okay, so now what do you got? You got anything really, really good? Well, we already have this. This is 20 crushing damage. I'm a blunt weapon guy, so I don't know if there's anything that can really beat that. This is peasant long flail. Body part damage. Body part damage. All right, we can look at this. Oh, this does much better. Much better accuracy, higher fumble chance. Oh no, worse accuracy. Daze chance is pretty good. Stun chance is The same. Stagger chance is better. Energy cost is the same. Durability is slightly less durable. So slightly more damage, worse armor penetration, better body part damage. I think we'll just stick with what we have for 100. That's really probably not what we're looking for. But you peasant spear. That's a spear. Okay. I suppose it's a spear if it's a spear. Blacksmith hammer. Yeah. Yeah. Lockpicks though. Probably need some lockpicks. Of course you do. Oh, it's just a merchant's tool. What are these? Oh, caltrops. Crafting kit allows crafting to create advanced items without a workbench. No, I don't want that. I do want a repair kit though, if we have repair kits. Wire. All right. So these are, I don't know what these things are going to be for here though. Guaranteed to pry open locks, stone plates in crypts, or disarm mechanical traps. How much is this? 90 versus 30. Why wouldn't I just get this? Okay, and then the rest we're gonna spend on food and healing. All right, so you, what you got? Okay, you just have veggies. You don't really have anything great, huh? You got? You have fruits. You, what happened to the previous mercenary? Ew. Crowbars go to, yeah, I can't understand why you would get lockpicks. The crowbar was not in the game the last time I played. At least if it was, it wasn't for sale. All right, let's take a look. We have 2 salves. Probably not enough. How much are salves going for these days? 50 freaking 3. 53 for the wine. All right, I got enough water skin. Like, so I really should be looking for like food. Maybe I'll go back in and get actual food. Disenchant an ID scroll. Well, ID scroll we're probably gonna have to grab while we're on the march, you know, something we'll pick up as we go. Check and see. All right, sausage. 90 for sausage. Crap. Holy crap. This is crazy. All right, so let's go back, I guess. Well, let's go check. They said what? Where was the where was the herbivore? He was like down south, right? The herbalator. Herbal elements. All right, let's go back and just see what they had for food. Like, I really should have paid better attention when I looked at their food. All right, here we go. Expensive, man. 94. Here we go. 15. Peasant stew, mushroom salad. This is what we need. And 10. 32. 28. Not bad. Large plate. Cakes. I remember pancakes used to be one of the big ones. One of the big important ones. How many dashes does it have here? Healer is south. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't tell you how many drinks it has. All right, fortitude, what's this? Energy replacement, health restoration. Oh, we probably want this And this, right? And we'll have to rely on the water, I think. Maybe we don't, maybe we want to save a little bit though for the healer. Although the healer, it looks like healing salves are pretty expensive, but I gonna want at least one splint. Why don't we take this. Go find the healer. I really should be going to bed though. It's like gotten into my 2 hours here. There he is, right? Healer. Hello, healer.
Hey, have you heard? Our emissary, you know, the fella from Bryn, was taken by brigands, and now they're demanding gold for his freedom. Fancy that.
Yeah, well, guess what? I'm gonna go save him. All right, how much are your splints?
Oh, they're only 10.
That's so good. Bandages are only 10 as well. Nice. So what have I got? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And yeah, his are 50 as well. Okay. It's a bit much. See what else he has. I know I'm not gonna. Oh, leeches. Can be applied. It's like leech therapy. Do we have something for pain? We don't have anything for pain, do we? What? When thrown, applies the target with covered with oil. Are you serious? That's hilarious. Halves the duration of hangover and possible aftermaths. Helps you get sober fast. No, that's not what I really want. Shoot. Herbal extract, negative 30 pain. This is what we need. Okay, this is gonna put us. It's gonna put us at 2 gold. This is gonna be everything. Be everything. All right. This. Okay, so we are definitely not going to have. Oh, we ended up with 7 gold. How did that happen? I don't know. You're definitely not going to have much room in our inventory to retrieve stuff. All right, so we need to go to top left. All right. I mean top, yeah, top left. Oh wait, hold up. Before we go. Oh no, we can't buy a room where like we're broke, right? Maybe we can sell him something. How much is it for a room? Crowns. All right, so we got to sell him something. We sell him the map. Fire. I mean, this really is kind of cool. Has a chance to ignite the target. So much fun to throw that. Did we end up with anything else? That not really, huh? This is like kind of all the stuff we had. That's a lot. 20 fire. Having to sell that. I almost feel like we should go steal something and get back. Come back and see if we can sell it. Oh, he won't even buy that from us. All right, you know what we can do though? We can actually no, because we exit, we come back in. It doesn't help, right? So we need. All right, you know what? We're just gonna rely on the bedroll. If it gets to that, we'll bedroll it. I really kind of wanted the bedroll to be our our safety net. Okay, so I'm not quite sure how the system works here yet. Okay, the flip. Crap, that's a lot farther than I thought. Oh, so the road is straight up, so we could have taken the road. The road is kind of in the middle, I guess. Here it is. Okay. Anything we could like pick around here, like something. Something for the selling. All right, where are we now? We're somewhere. I don't know where we are. Bill. Hello. Aha. Straw. Peasant scythe. Okay. Cool. Now we can figure this out. All right. Drop this for now. Oh, my cat is already meowing at me. Gotta be a way to do this. Actually, I know. Wait, hold up. Well, how big is a peasant scythe? What does it need? What is it? We really could just take this and sell it. Is what I really want to do, but yeah, it takes up a lot of room. Actually, how much is it worth? Even say? Can I examine it? No. How come I can't examine? Normally I could see this and examine it, right? Kind of dumb that your gold pouch takes up space. That really is a bit obnoxious. I'm sorry, but I find that to be obnoxious. And your map too. Well, all right. I guess we leave that there for now. Or I guess we could get rid of the straw, right? And we're close. Actually, was straw worth anything? It was worth 5 gold. That would have been enough to get a save. But who would I sell it to? Probably nobody that wants straw, right? How big is this again? Yeah, that don't fit. I'd have to get rid of one of these. Made a little bit of room at least. Hello, friend. Think for sale? Or you don't you don't want to buy any of my stuff? Oh, you would buy this though, wouldn't you? You would. Osgar of the Hill People. I think it's time to rob somebody. No, I can't get in there. Judging by your garb, you aren't a newcomer. Not a local either. Right, my name is Kerwin Deem. I'm a bailiff of the Grand Magistrate sent here to oversee the village's affairs. Someone has to keep close eye on this mess. Alright, so how long will you be staying here? I'm stuck here for at least 6 more months. During the day, I'm always at the mill. Most of the village goes by to Bryn. Okay, yeah. And if you need to discuss something in the evening, I'll be in the Drunken Wobbles. Okay. My contract. Yes? Tell me more about what I should expect. Tell me about the location. What at the outskirts is hardly a maze. I doubt you need much time. Okay, alright. Alright. Okay. Farewell. Let's just get on with it and do it. Let's just get on with it. Introductory. Sure. Adventure. What are we on right now? Switch. No, I don't have any bow and arrow skills. I don't care. I might get one lucky shot in. That's all I need. All I need is one lucky shot. Okay. Nice and slow. Actually, I don't have any like necromancy or anything. Not necromancy. What do you call it? Oh, I do. I have geomancy I can get. Good thing I looked. Stone armor. Confirm. I don't have any of that. What do they have? I had maces. Two-handed maces. This is what I'm carrying right now, right? Mighty swing. A lot of weapon damage. 200 counter chance. That's not cool. Keep them coming. Killing enemies with the ability. Critical two-handed mace strikes. Activates mighty swing. Unstoppable force. Delivers a strike to 3 adjacent tiles. 70% chance of knockback chance. 6% armor damage. Grants -10. Okay, I might want that. Balance. Staggering and knocking targets back with two-handed maces. Strikes applies with -5. Controls. Backs up to 3 times. I grab this. Okay. All right. Well, good thing we looked. I was like, wait, don't we have stuff? Wait, how long does this last? How many turns? 4 turns. +4 for each stack of runic empowerment, which I don't think I have. I'm gonna assume I'm there. Up? Maybe? Or no, they just put you in the middle of the map. Oh. I love the little hippity hops it does. Ooh. Hog bean. Henbane. Nice. You can collect herbs. I could have gone out and collected herbs and gotten a save. Damn idiot. Port at the outskirts. Okay, good. Pain resistance, health restoration, and bleed resistance. Okay. Why can't we get decent ale around here? I don't know, because you're dumb. Ooh, landed one. Okay. How come I can't use this? Requires two-handed mace. Oh, because I have to switch. That's why. So, yep. Nice. Take that, fool. With a rebel flair. More. And the midnight hour, babe. More. More. Okay, now there's a lot of stuff in here. Oh shit. Gonna come at me? No? Might have to rush him. All right, guess we're gonna rush him. Oh boy. All right. Okay, how badly am I hurt? I'm hurt pretty bad, actually. Character. Oh, health. Also got a bit of a bump. I should have done this first, right? Health restoration. No, we can drop this straw. Peasant bow. Peasant bowl. Let's see if there's anything. Grab my arrows now. Wait. Oh, I'm already at 20? All right, okay, that's fine. Oh, those must have been some of his arrows. Onion. Grab the onion and eat it. Let's go back to here and see. No, not here. Here. No, where are we going? Yes, hunger and thirst. Okay. Thirst, take a sip. Very good. We're doing okay. Bucket. All right. I don't see anything else here really worth anything. Okay, that's the way in. I want to take a look around, make sure we're not going to get snuck up on by somebody else. Plus, we kind of need to regen anyway, right? Go. Fort at the outskirts. Isn't that just wonderful? Got here a rack. Nothing on the rack. Nothing in the cupboard. Already dead. I am. I don't think I am. Okay. Yopel. Not yet. Out of range. Okay, so how do I undo that? Right click. Nice. You're dead. Large club, leaf shaped arrows, rack. All right, check the rack. Nothing. All right. Arrow. Change it back, right? Yeah, there we go. I do like that you get most of your arrows back. I think that's pretty neat. Club I don't care about. You can find me in the club. Oop, oop, disenchant scroll. What is this? Vegetable omelet. Effect. Yay! All right, so this means we've got to do what? How long does this last for? Eat. That here. How long do I know that status is going to be? Cupboard, rack. Nice pole arm. Nice. Now. Aha. Watching my step pays off. Ah, come on. Bar. Bleeding and minor arm injury. Son of a bitch. All right. Let's see. Apply bandage, right? Okay, well, that's quite a bit of wasted material there, unfortunately. Hmm? He says. Oh shit, there's two of them. Oh, there's three of them. How am I doing here? I just get a level up? I think I did. Sorry, friend. You had to. I probably should have investigated first, though, right? Right. Leaf shape arrow. Copper ring. What the frig? Hell no. Wait. Oh, okay. What the? That's not what I picked up. I want a copper ring. The heck did I pick up? Peasant flail. Oh, is it the nunchucks? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got to do this first, right? All right. We want little strength. Sure. Yeah, we'll get on balance. That's fine. Locked, huh? Hell. That was worthless. Who are you?
I appreciate the assistance. Quite the mishap, really. If it hadn't been for their dastardly ambush, I'd have made short work of those scoundrels, I assure you. I am an excellent fencer. Cutting down a few louts wouldn't have even made me break a sweat on a normal day. But enough idle talk. It's time for action. Lead the way to the stairs, while I cover the flanks for our safe escape.
Follow me. All right, so now this is where we get attacked, right? By like 100 guards. All right, do I have to take him all the way home?
I never did, but excellent work. You actually pulled it off. Goes to show smart leadership is half the battle. Right, back to Osbrook. Should be that way. I believe you may go ahead this whole ordeal out somehow.
Okay, so we done? Oh, we got to go claim the reward. All right. Yeah, I don't think we're going to stick around in here too much. Just head home. Actually, let's check a few things here first. Let's check and see. How's our hunger and thirst doing? Okay. Let's actually keep that open while we go. You've let your guard down. Now I've successfully infiltrated this live stream. How you doing, unknown? Yeah, I you know what I did? I streamed past midnight. That was my problem. I have returned. Well, it's good that you have returned. Not gonna be on much longer though, unfortunately. Now, hopefully, there'll be more of a regular stream as we come upon the school year. Everybody's asleep. Actually, let me just check. I'm sure I have to go back to... Right. Go back to the magistrate? Yeah. Alright. What, am I wet? Light thirst. Okay, perfect. That's all I need to know. Take a sip. Here we go. No more light thirst. I had like 2 hours sleep today. I'm going to sleep. I just saw the notifications Discord, so came by to greet. Anyways, good night. All right, cool. Yeah, because after I close out this quest, I'm going to bed as well. But thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Actually, that made my evening. Made my evening. Okay, so this game is not as hard as I remember it. The last time I played it, oh, I spoke too soon. Okay, how many are there? 2? All right, I'm gonna separate them. All right, there we go. They're dead. All right, do we have any room for things? Can we actually like take stuff? Like, how much room does the bow take? If we did this instead, if we put this here, that there. How else can we do this? How else can we do this? Oh no, it's a straight. It's a straight one. Okay. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, that there. Swap that with that. Oop. That with that. Now we can get the bow. There we go. That worked. Rebel flail. I don't care about that. Grab me some arrows. How many arrows am I short? Oh, I'm short quite a few. What did he have? Large club, nothing else. Anything else drop? Nope, we good. Okay. Actually, let's see if we're hungry or thirsty. No, we're good. Cool, that was actually kind of fun. But yeah, we would have died. In the original game, we would have died. Like, almost all the encounters we would have died from. All right, that's the inn. fake. Let's go find out. Well. About my contract. I'm done with the contract. Excellent work. Here's the reward. By the way, I'll make sure everyone in the village knows about your exploits. You have my word on this. Yay! Purse. Okay, wait. Are you serious? Like, I don't have enough room for the purse? Can't I just purse in there? Yeah. How much is the purse itself worth? Is it worth anything at all? What if I do this? 1, 2, and... Why can't I just... Oh, okay. There we go. Gonna say, why can't I just keep it? Nice. Okay. All right. That's good. Oh, I could just go in through there. Wait. Where did I go? Where did I go through? Here? I don't even know. All right, let's go talk to the innkeeper and get ourselves a room. Actually, see if... Flip? Well, that's me. I'm so dumb. All right, can I sell you anything? Copper ring. Now, give me a room. All right, now we can go upstairs and save the game, and we are done. So, friend. Ah, here he goes. Are these commoners? Can't you see I don't have time for trivialities? Oh, and you breathe. Enjoy breathing free air. The emissary is visibly humbled, though he tries not to show it. Huh. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. I wasn't in my best shape back there, but I assure you it won't happen again. An awkward silence lingers in the air. It's painfully obvious that Rickard tries to come up with a new topic to discuss. Are you interested in taking a job? I might be. I have an important report for the governor of Manshire. Unfortunately, we don't have enough men to properly escort it. You of the land and can defend yourself. Bring this letter to Manshire. We'll all be very grateful for you. Gratitude is fine and all, but one can't buy anything on it. Well, of course, you'll be compensated one way or another, especially considering your previous service and your silence. There, tell the governor that it was the emissary Rickard who sent you. Mean and will be very generous, I hope. Sure. Splendid. Here's the letter. Make sure not to crumple it. No matter what, don't break the seal. It's an official business, so we'll be in trouble if someone catches wind of it. Remember, Manshire Castle, Governor Weber, give it to him in person. No intermediaries. Okay. And I don't have any space for it. Isn't that jolly? What can we eat? Eat something? Maybe the cheese? Eat the cheese. Take the letter. Okay, now we go to bed. The journal. Okay, it does not have a time limit. Okay, that's great. All right, so here we are going to start stuffing some things that we don't need. We're gonna sell this. The henbane in there for now. Herbal extract we'll keep. Yeah, I probably do want to sell the purse, so I'll sell that tomorrow. We'll sell these two tomorrow. So we're not going to use any of the chests at this point. Let's just... Lock, sleep. There we go. Okay, that's a save. Good. Okay, so that is our second save. That's our first save. Save and exit. All right. Thanks so much for hanging out, YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to tell you, this is not the game I remember. It is not the game I remember. The beginning is ridiculously toned down, like a lot. The old game I remember, you went out into the wilderness and you died to wolves trying to get to any of your missions. Like, you quite literally had to sneak past wildlife. I think in the game I was killed by a bunny. I don't remember correctly, but no, I mean, it was like really rough. I remember you would like run out of your money because you're trying to pay for different things just to keep yourself fed and safe and healed. And to do that, you had to at least like do a little bit of hunting. So you do a little bit of hunting, but then you get hurt, or you try to get to a place, and by the time you got there, you were already way beat up from trying to fight your way through the different things out in the wilderness. So this is quite a bit easier. So it has been toned down significantly in the beginning. That's all I'm saying. It'll be harder as we go along, I'm sure. But as of right now, still quite a bit easier. But again, one of my absolutist, wonderfulest, favoritist RPGs that are out there. We'll come back. We'll play a little bit more of this later on in the week. I might do it live. I might just put it up as a playthrough on my own, where we can be a little bit more formal about it. Who knows? Maybe even take the screen off of here so we don't have to see my cute little mittens. But again, appreciate you guys so much. Thanks so much. Subscribe, like we always say. Don't forget to tell your friends. Don't forget to show up next time we're on. Hopefully it'll be later on this week. Thanks so much.